morning. Morning, everyone. How are we all? Juma Mubarak to my brothers and sisters in Islam and to all my non-Muslim friends and family. Good morning to you all. Thank God it's Friday. For those that have gone to work, how are we all doing? You're welcome to another edition of our breakfast show. So this morning breakfast is not for the faint-hearted. I have a little secret I'm going to be giving to you, but it's for those that are brave and are ready to explore, those that are genuinely ready to tackle the issues within our community as it relates to food. This recipe is one that is useful for everyone, but it's very bold and not for the faint-hearted. For those with borderline diabetic issue, this might be very useful for you if you're willing to try it. Just trying to invite more people. How are we all doing? And I always pray my gratitude song in the background. Yeah, to God be the glory. It's a brand new day. We thank God that He's kept us alive for all the mercies He's granted us to each and every one of us. Just trying to invite more people, and I'm gonna start in earnest. Thank you for making it today with me yet again. Really appreciate each and every one of you, and I love you. Thank you. I wanna thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much. Morning, sis. This morning breakfast, the ingredient is not for the faint-hearted. It's very bold and very ambitious. But guess what? It's packed loads with lots of nutrients and benefits for those that are able to try it. And for those that are quite big and have been having, morning my sister, thank you so much for your love. Thank you for your consistency. Thank you for making it a day with me. Genuinely appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, what I've got this morning is very bold. Very, very, very bold. In fact, let me get stuff ready. For those that are able to try it, it's something I'll probably say you should go and try. If you've been told your blood sugar is been very high, been tough to control, borderline diabetic, not on tablets yet, and you want to bring it back to not using tablets, you will need this. The taste might not be something very friendly, but it works, it's effective. Let me stop the song and then I'll kickstart. Alhamdulillah, all praises to Allah. Yep, that's it. Good morning. Thank you once again. Okay, let's get started. I'm not going to take too much of your time. How do we start? You know my routine. I don't like to miss that. I always like to start with that. So I'm going to be taking my booster before I kickstart, before I show you what I have in stock for you today. As you know, I'm someone, diabetes is not far from me if I don't take extra care. So if I don't take extra care, I'm one of those that will easily become that type 2 diabetic. I know that already. Since as young as I was 17, 18, they've always been checking my sugar for me from as far back in Nigeria. So I know I have to take extra care. And for some of us as well, we know it already that we are prone, but we get carried away and we don't take extra precaution. No, we can't live like that. In order to avoid illness and avoid problem-free life when it comes to our health, we have to make deliberate decisions and be ready to be very disciplined. You can't get away from it. And you know what? No one is going to do it for you. It's a decision you're going to have to make. You have to know yourself and live within that rule so you can enjoy all the hard work you're putting in. So like always, I'm taking my hypertension suppressant. These ensure that I don't overeat as the day progresses. If you want this, you can always have it to buy, not just because you want to lose weight, but because you need to maintain healthy weight as well. It's quite useful. What do? Today I'm going to pour it in my mouth and drink my water. Then we'll go ahead and make our breakfast. You know, since this Monday, we've been using kale and pear seed. And yesterday, we changed that to ginger because of those that are complaining about what if I'm nauseous. But today, because it's a weekend, we must, if you have blood sugar issue, this breakfast show is for you. It's something I need you to go and try. You may not like the taste, but it will help. Okay, so let me take that first. With my booster, I get to drink more water. Size 14 now. I'm trying to see if I can become a size 12 or 10. Maybe Lekpa is loading. You just might never know. Okay, what do I have for us today? Many of you might frown at this, but trust me, if you can do it, it's very ambitious. Go and try. Half avocado, right? Avocado, one of the best fats we can have. The lady that contacted me about the seed, I'm sure you found it useful. Go and try it. One of the best antioxidants we can get is from avocado, but the way most of us eat avocado is that we scoop it out and throw the seeds away. Don't throw the seed away. Start collecting the avocado seeds. They are very, very useful. If you can dry them, find a very good blender or let them do it for you from back home. It's medicinal on its own. I can't stress it enough. You can go and find out. Ask the elderly ones what you can do with avocado seeds. It's really useful. Not just for pain, anti-inflammatory, helps to lower blood pressure naturally. But that is not where we are going with this. Today, I'm going to use the avocado with the back. You see, all these rough patches, these ones that you threw away, don't throw them away anymore. If you have blood sugar issues and you want to be very bold with dealing with it. Not those of you already on insulin, I'm talking about those that are pre-diabetic. Like you've been told if you don't take care, your sugar is going to go AWOL and they're already keeping an eye on you. One of the quickest way you can quickly bring down your blood sugar is using the avocado back. Listen, the taste is bitter. It's not friendly. No, you can't actually chew it raw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spice it up a little bit. If you can use the avocado, there is this other ingredient they use back home. I don't know what they call the name in English, but for those of you that are Yorubas that follows me, they call it abere. Those two combination, these two. See, that sugar, if it's pre-diabetic and you do this for a week, my sister, it must drop. Yeah, I don't know the English name, so I'm a full Yoruba woman like that. No matter how bad that nasty that blood sugar is, it will drop. So that is one top stuff you want to go and try. If you know anyone that has been struggling, pre-diabetic or on food medications and they're trying to bring down the sugar to assist them naturally, let them try that out. So me, bitterness doesn't bother me anymore. I know it's what I have to do. This is one of my top secrets I'm giving out today. You don't pay me for it, but hey, this is one of my own charity. So what you do is to cut it like that. And we are going to be cutting this. Look at that. I'm not throwing any part of this away. I can't even eat it as it is because it can be quite the taste. Whoa. So I cut it like that with the back into my blender. All of it. And the seeds I'm going to be keeping, I'm collecting them because I use them. The avocado seeds can be very good for beauty as well. If you have the type that suffers from pain, nurses with varicose vein and all that, if you blend it and mix with shea butter, it's good to stretch you out. So that's useful. I keep that away. So in order to spice it up a little bit, because that on its own with that back, whoa. So I'm using pear. Everybody knows pear. Readily available. Equally a very good fruit. Even though it's sweet, it's very useful. High fiber, lots of antioxidants, natural sugar. So it doesn't matter whether you are diabetic or not, you can actually tolerate this. Same thing as the avocado, maximum amount of fiber. In fact, you cannot have this recipe and be constipated. Never. That year is not possible. If you're bummed up, you drink that in the morning, by the evening you will go to the toilet, you will feel that your back is actually free. You will feel it, that something has shifted in me. Yeah? I can also what you do some magic with fresh tea. Yeah, avocado is very, very medicinal. very, very medicinal, especially with the bark. I know everybody throws the bark away. Don't. If you can be bold, you know, when it comes to healthy lifestyle, we have to be very, very bold and ambitious. And if you can eat it like that, trust me, we can manage a whole range of illness within the confine of our home. There is so many research now looking around tropical food and how important they are. But because as a people, we get easily westernized. We've thrown away things that our parents brought us up with. We adopted, well, Western culture, there are good stuff about it, but we must not throw away our roots. Our heritage is so rich. Let's go back to the basics. That's why I'm running my campaign on food, healthy food that will sustain us as a people. So that pear goes into that. Pear, maximum amount of fiber, it's got natural sugar that is very sweet, not too much in calories, so you can have that. I'm going to be using a whole full one in this because I'm telling you, without that, we may not be able to tolerate the taste of that. However, personally, I don't mind, but I'm making this in such a way that it's easily duplicatable, that you can easily do it. You know, a lot of our food that we throw the peels away, don't do it. Just like banana peel. The greener the banana, the better the peel, actually, in case you don't know that. So those two in there, if you notice that all this week is all been about green stuff. Really nuggets. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, man. And the third ingredient today, I'm back on my Care Seed. Why? Care Seed, if every single pack of Care Seed you buy, you will see they will write it there, superfood, natural superfood. They call them superfood for a reason, because they got the best form of fats that you can have. The amino acid, the oil we need for maximum brain performance, you've got them in that. Bitter food does not kill anyone. Absolutely. That is it. So I'm nearly done with this pack of Care Seed, so I'll be pouring the whole thing. I've been using that for the week. And maximum amount of fatty acids you've got here as well. You know, omegas that all the cells in our body needs to function properly but cannot produce. God has made it in such a way that you have to either replace it through your food or you supplement it. And the best source of plant omegas are the plant omega, not the ones you get from fish. No insult meant to any industry, but we know what happens with the pharmaceutical cabals. The questions you want to ask yourself is, look at the amount of supplements that is available on planet Earth. If you go to some people's houses, their bag is loaded with so much supplements, and yet people still keep dropping dead and being sick repeatedly. It's because most of this stuff, they've been adulterated. They give you one solution, 1/3 of solution, and give you 2/3 problem to go with it. Watch out with what you're putting into your mouth. Don't kill yourself by eating yourself slowly to death. So that is it. My Care Seed goes into that. I remember I told you this is very ambitious. It's not for the faint-hearted. Okay, that's it. And the last but not the least, we've been using Care Seed all day this week. Again, kale seed. Kale is going to go into that as well. Kale, why? Africans, we are the ones with always blood issues, anemias, especially women. If you pick 10 African women, probably 8 of them have problem with fibroid. They are losing blood repeatedly. All those blood, do not rely on ferrous sulfate that you take it in and then it clog your colon. Most people on iron tablets are always constipated. When you are constipated all the time, there is no way you can absorb the maximum nutrient from the food you are taking. Part of the reason why most of the medications you are using are not working for you is because you are not emptying properly. Care Seed, kale, maximum amount of fiber in this. You can blend this to drink, you can add it to your salad, whichever way you want to. So I'm going to be blending that, and this has got the maximum amount of vitamin K, so it retains blood. It helps with your blood formation a lot in that. So we put that. If you haven't done that this week, you should have. Leafy greens, it's true, my sister, you're very right. So I'm going to be putting that. I've told you today I'm being very bold and not apologetic about it, because we don't have a choice. We have to eat well. We've got to eat well. We work hard. You must eat well to enjoy the benefits of that hard work you're putting in. So look at that. All green stuff. You can't tell me you're consuming this and I've been struggling to lose weight, I can't lose it. How is that even going to be possible? You do this twice a day. You have this in the morning, have this at night, only eat once a day. Which weight is going to stay on you? This is the plan I promote. Come join my plan, come to our support group, spend a little bit of money. Even though you're not paying me, look at the amount of information I'm giving to you. So you can imagine when you now pay and buy my supplements, what do you think you're going to be getting? Huge. Okay? A scoop of my Juice Plus Vanilla Shake. And why have I become a huge advocate of this shake? Because it's all protein shake, little amount of calorie, just 120 calorie in this scoop. And why is it just 120 calorie? Because we still need some extra layer of carbohydrate to function. Sugar is important to function, but the best sugar, not the refined one. So what you've got in here is the sweetener from stevia plants. So that is the sweetness, all about plants, fruits, vegetables, 17 varieties of fruit and veg. Again, in this scoop. And the flour, unlike your wheat-based product, no, this is not wheat, this is not whey that stays on you that you cannot digest. This is made from soy, which is absolutely medicinal, especially for you as women. And these shakes are so diverse, you can have them as drink, pre-workout meal, post-workout, breakfast shake. You can use them as part of your weight loss aid. Even for those that even want to add weight, you can have a different recipe by taking this to actually help you to equally add weight. So it's very, very diverse. For those that play sports, they actually use it pre-sport drink. They use them for. So it's not just about when people talk about Juice Plus plan as just weight loss, I laugh. There is much more to that company than just weight loss. If only you can maximize that. Now, a scoop goes into that. And after that, depending on you, if you're new to this and you're still wondering, struggling with taste, I would suggest that you always make your smoothie with plant-based milk, because that will give you, bring your taste together until you get bold enough to start using water. But for me, over 3 years in this business, I'm so used to it, it doesn't bother me anymore. I worry about what goes in. I do not worry about taste as such, like that anymore. So I use water. Rule of thumb, like I always tell you, 250 mils of water or 250 mils of whatever milk product you want to use, but never animal fats. If you're on my page, do not use animal fats, because as you get older, your tummy as an adult cannot absorb animal fats like before. This is why the vegan are taking over the industry. They know that your colon cannot deal with it. They are not easily digestible. Cow milk for cow, plant for you as human being is better for you. It's easily tolerable. So that's it. There goes in my water, and I'm going to blend. So if, like I said before, you're wondering, but water is the best thing for smoothie, my sister, you are absolutely right. You are. You cannot go wrong with water, never. And you can't actually drink too much water. All this I'm doing, apart from the fact that they are my breakfast, they are natural cleanser. You're cleansing yourself. I get that told, oh, why your skin is this, your skin is that. No, it's not. I don't have any special skin recipe, but I have special food. I eat a lot of special food. A lot. I feed myself so well because I know my routine is really super duper busy. There goes that. We're going to blend now. If you blend it and it's too thick for you, you can add more water to lighten it up, or if you want it to be, lighter, you can add more water to it and drink it freely as the day goes. Please pardon me because that's going to be noisy because I want to blend now. Okay, it's quite thick. A note of warning here. If your blender is not so great, not every blender can handle this combination. I use the NutriBullet 900 series. It's quite powerful. So even highs, it will blend highs. So it's that good. So if your health is worth investing in. The 70 pounds you're going to use to buy that is not too much, or whatever price they sell it for. It's all about you. Your body is your best investment. It's what you need to live with for the rest of your life. And if something goes wrong with that, the first person that will pay the price really is you. So when it comes to taking care of my health, I don't It doesn't matter how much they sell it, I'll go for it because that is for me. At the end of the day, when they ask us for money back in Africa, we know how much we give. So don't be stingy in spending money on you. It is you. Okay, I'm going to blend that again. Wow. That's it. That's the final outcome. Look at that. It's quite pasty, actually. And filling. I can't actually finish this. This is like 2 people's breakfast right now. Thankfully, my husband is home. So he'll be forced to drink this one today. He has no choice. Because it's so pasty and creamy, because of the avocado, you can actually eat it with your spoon like you're having your porridge. Guess what? That bitterness is actually out. So the pear has killed it off. There's no reason why you can't do that. What I can say to you is if you want to try how effective this is, check your blood sugar the day you're starting. Do this recipe for a week, twice a day, eating one healthy meal, one a day, you know, just once a day. Check your sugar a week later and compare. Your food can be a natural cure depending on what you're looking for. Gone are those days where we have to depend on the chemicals we get given. There is no known medication that you get given that doesn't have a side effect. And do not forget that most of them,
Victoria Kojal JP New.
most of them are not even tested on us as black people. That is one thing we need to be mindful of. The black community, we've been told we are not the healthiest of community. When are we going to stop that labeling? When are we going to take responsibility for our health? A man with pot belly would drink this, it will help. You have high blood pressure issue, it will help. You have anemia issue, it will help. You have pre-diabetic issue, it will help. Some people, when they sleep, they sound like all the time, sleep apnea, their pipes are blocking up because they are too big. Start dealing with the obesity right now. It's a process. What you do repeatedly, consistently, there's no way you'll be consistent at that and your health will not improve. Every cell of your body will be praying for you. Take something away. Don't just watch me. Make a change. That is the idea behind putting effort into this. Number 1. Number 2, you've been watching me for so long. When are you going to be a part of what I do? For God's sake, it's very, very easy. What does it cost to want to make a change in your community? Nothing. It just means you have a heart that wants to help. Be a part of this team. £50 to join my team to improve the welfare of everyone around you. It's worth investing in. You can imagine, we are not even in Africa yet. My company is still growing. They're just in Europe, America, Canada, and Australia and Singapore. We are looking into opening up in America. What do you think is going to happen when we open up in America? It's going to be huge. For me, I'm imparting knowledge and I'm making a lot of money doing this. Because of my franchise now, to the glory of God, I can stop being a nurse. I've not been to work now in well over 2 months. I'm taking a break from nursing. I want to do it for at least 6 months. Take a fantastic break. And I'm not struggling because I'm being paid to inspire health. Imagine being paid to live healthy. Imagine that. I started this franchise with £50 3.5 years ago by chance. I never planned it. It was an error kind of franchise for me. The person who signed me up just encouraged me that, oh, you want to lose weight, why not buy the franchise? I told her I didn't have the time, that I couldn't do it. So, no, why not? And I tried it, bought the product, used them. I was so impressed with the result and said, I can't keep this to myself. So as a result, I don't tell anything. I share my experience with you. That experience is what has led me to the part where I'm now inspiring thousands of people to live healthy and earning decent amount of money, actually. Decent amount of money than most people will only think about in this country. From a franchise that I started with £50, what are you looking, what is there to be shy about? Because I get given a lot of reasons. Some will tell me, oh my God, Since I can't come on the internet, people will talk. Who are the people? You're not killing anyone. I'll continue to say that because I believe so much in that. Anyone that feels there's something wrong in what I'm doing now, they need to check themselves. Sincerely, that's what I believe. If you feel what I'm doing now is wrong, then you've got to check yourself. I'm not promoting prostitution. I'm not encouraging anyone to steal. I'm not promoting promiscuity within the community. Neither am I coming here to gossip about frivolous issues. I'm not backbiting anyone. What am I doing? Promoting healthy lifestyle? What is wrong with that? Why would you not want to associate with that? Seriously. Some told me that until you are selling fruit and vegetables, I said, of course, what would I rather sell? Would I rather sell for money? People come on Facebook to sell snail, dried snail. Snails, dried pomon is not a problem. What could be wrong with that? Cinnamon can add to the taste. Instead of cinnamon, I use turmeric. Turmeric, you could add turmeric if you want. That makes it bold, and turmeric, maximum amount of benefits, anti-cancer as well. So for me, instead of cinnamon, I'll do turmeric, but you can do cinnamon definitely if you want. Look at that. It's not actually bitter. It's not, because that pear has killed out of breakfast. Done. And this can be supper as well. And for those of us that work night duty, when you work nights, they are the ones that were very easy to pile on fat all around our tummy. This is one of the things you can do. Take this to work with you instead of going to work to eat all the junk. What you do if you're on night duty and you can use your booster as you get to work. That will fill you up. It will give you extra bulk in your tummy. So it will make sure you're not hungry through the night, because what happens is, naturally, when you're meant to be sleeping at night, your body is meant to be resting, your cell regenerating, rejuvenating. However, when you are awake at night, you are telling the brain that I'm awake, I should be eating. So your brain goes into that mode that yes, she's working, she needs that food. So if you're not careful, it's so easy for night duty workers to pile on weight. That is what happens to a lot of nurses, myself inclusive. When I used to do nights, I was a size 24, man. 24! Can you believe that? I ballooned so much. That's what happens if you don't sleep well. Sleep is part of the things that mess up our hormone that makes us to pile on the weight. But for you to deal with that, especially if you have a young family in this country, you don't have a choice. You have to make extra efforts to deal with that. Part of that extra effort is using the booster. Part of that extra effort is taking your smoothie to work with you. That is why you need the product. Again, night duty mess up our immunity, mess up our immune system. Because when you sleep is part of what you need to bring up your immunity as well. When you don't sleep well, your immune response gets all over the place. You go and look at the research around night duty. They actually says an average night worker cuts off 10 years of their longevity. That if you're meant to live for 80 years, naturally, because you do night, that will be reduced to 70. 10 years of your years just because we are on night. How are you going to balance that? Balancing that means you've got to eat extra well. It means you have to eat extra well. Part of my own routine for eating extra well, because my smoothie today is quite thick, I will be opening up my capsule actually, and I'll pour them into this smoothie today because it's that good. I eat extra well, 30 varieties of fruits and vegetables apart from this that I eat on daily basis, and I encourage you to get that. It's your body, it's your soul, it's your energy you need to bring up. Take care of you. It is you. You are number one. Do not be apologetic about making a conscious decision about your health. If they tell you you're stingy for spending your money on you, so what? After all, when you give that money out to people, if anything happens to you, trust me, Yoruba will say, once you're dead, you're dead. Nobody goes back to the grave and comes back home. Never. And no matter how much people love you, when they get to the graveside, they will turn back. I've seen that live. I go to the grave sometime to bring me back to reality that, girl, take care of number one. Take care of number one. When you go to the graveside and see different ages, the minute you're gone, that is it. If nothing should have taught us, this year is enough reason for us to know that you are priority. That nothing is as important as you being alive in good health. Look at the number of our brothers and sisters that we lost to preventable causes. We are so stressed that our body could not withstand the pressure anymore. How long for? And not just us, our children. Look around you and look at the number of obese African children. This is our truth. Listen, sometimes I sound like, wow, like a broken record. It's because I've seen that truth. I walked through the corona. I saw it live, the impact of that on my brothers and sisters. I read the report. I am actually still involved in the work around that. On Saturday, I still have a presentation we're going to do with a particular agency of the impact of this in our community. So I'm not going to spare you. I'm sorry. It's either you follow me or you don't. This is our truth. If I'm telling you to buy fruit and vegetable, if you buy it, you're not going to use it for me. The company will give me commission, yes, but you will use it and it will benefit your health. And there is nothing wrong with that. It is your health first. Those ones that have lost their father through this corona, where are they? It's all gone. It's sad. I know ladies that are still in state of mourning. The Muslims. People that lost their husband in May. People that lost their husband in June. People that lost their husband in April. 4 months, 11 days, they are still in the house. Look at the devastating state that corona, put our people in. It's quite unfortunate. That is our wake-up call as a people. How many children are now fatherless? How many? How many children are now motherless? I know a family where both mother and father, both nurses, they both died. They left their 3 children. We are still here. It's by grace. Grace of God. But with that grace, make a decision. Listen, come get your fruits and vegetable supplements. They will help you. That strength, that immune response, that stress, you need something on a daily basis to help you. Go to my website on www.ronke.juiceblog.com. Spend your money on you. Even if it is £200 a month, even though it's not as expensive, yes, are you not worth that? Considering the amount of work we are doing, we will do long day, 4 days a week, 5 days a week. We will do bank, we will do agency. Kilo shele gongon. All the houses back in Africa, the airport has been shut now. We can't even see them. All of us have gold at home. They are sitting there, useless. Parties we can't go like before. Would we have ever known that a time will come that no matter the amount of MAC lipstick you put on, you still have to put a mask over it? It's time to change our orientation. And if you want to get your supplements at a reduced rate, 10% discount from the day you join the franchise is only £50. You don't have to join because you want to be selling like I do or sharing your experience. You could join because you want to get your supply a little bit cheaper. Don't be apologetic about taking care of you, because once you're gone for real. And the houses back in Africa, the children we're giving birth to here, I'm telling you, if you like, you can build 1,000,001 mansion. Tony Anini, look at the house in Abuja now. It's been auctioned away. All the mansion, rubbish, vanity, useless, is wasted. Kashamu, where are they? All gone. I can say it because the examples, they are all there. They are all there. So there is nothing to hide. If at this junction you're still calling me and telling me that money, listen, forget it. I'm not going to spare anyone. It is your life. If your life is not worth £100 a month, I don't know what else your life is worth. There is no other responsibility under this planet Earth that is more important than your state of health. There is nothing. After all, may God forbid, if cancer comes today, every other thing is useless. Once they diagnose diabetes and you're already on insulin, then the shock will make you know that all that strife, may the good Lord forbid that they give us terminal conditions. That is when it hits people. Lately, I did a fundraising for a 19-year-old boy with cancer. I'm talking from the place of passion because this is my reality on a daily basis. This is what they call me for. 19, stage 4, colon cancer. What is there? The shock, the reality. After all, we spend thousands to buy bags. I know, ladies, mothers, I'm saying it because I know. The Gucci bags, yes, the Chanels of this world, the Bodyshare perfume. We buy all this expensive stuff to use on rotting body. Everything, makeup, paparazzi everywhere. Take care of you from within. The beauty will shine forth from inside out. When your health is fixed, beauty will emanate naturally. Bring it out. Call me on 07877254559. Either become a part of the franchise or come get your supplements. It will help you. There is nothing to eat but fruit, vegetables, and berries. Things you need to bridge your nutrition gap, but you cannot eat every day. Look at how much I was begging you to tell you what this recipe is like before you can even take it. And it doesn't matter whether you are Nigeria or Ghana or whatever. This is our story across Africa. Namibia, Togolese, Ghana, all of us, we are all in this story together. Uganda, every one of us. One of the countries that lost so many amounts of nurses were Zimbabweans. They died like chicken, just like we did too. So it doesn't matter which nationality you are. One blood flows through all of us. You need your fruits and vegetable capsules. We all do. We all do. Okay? Enough of my rants. I'm on hyper level this morning. Really, I am really sorry. Auntie Shade, we'll meet tomorrow by God's grace. I know we have another impactful presentation coming up tomorrow. If anybody wants to be a part of that, I'll post the link. We talk about the health issues within our community at higher level. Getting the people, the policy decision makers that will listen involved for all of us that stay in this community. Come join my team. Let's make this work. You're worth more than £50, and your people around you are what you're going to learn on this journey. If you go to church, be the voice of advocacy in your church. Tell them you have something to present to them. If you go to mosque, be the voice of advocacy in your mosque. This time around, I don't care whether it's an imam or anything. Boldly, I will come out and do the talking. Because the imam himself is not healthy. Yeah, and he has 4 wives. How can he service all the 4 of them with bad health? This is why women are dying of depression. They are dying inside. No one to sleep with them. All the men are dying with impotence. And then they will feel of ego. All of them with terrible big tummy. They can't sleep with women. Why? Terrible food. We are feeding them to kill them. And now we are doing the same thing to our children slowly. I'll see you again tomorrow. But by the grace of God, at the pitch, you are laughing. It's the truth now. It's the truth. It is the truth. All the wives that they can't carry, women are suffering in silence. Oman Borish Rishimora, I know. Too many marriages in this diaspora. Since I started this work, I now know too many men. Erectile dysfunction because of blood pressure medication. What is causing blood pressure? Too much salt, too much fat, not sleeping well, too much stress. How do we deal with it? Eat well. Eat well. Blood pressure, high blood pressure can be reversed if you are disciplined with your food. Even if you cannot cure it completely, you can limit the amount of food you're eating. You can limit the amount of medication so that you'll be able to sleep with those women. Gentle exercises. If you're lazy like me, all I do, I have my treadmill. Some days 10 minutes, some days 15 minutes, some days 20, some days 30. But what I can say is I do it every day. Consistency is my watchword. Consistency is my watchword. At the end of the day, it is mine. That is the only thing that is going back to heaven with me. Even the Bible says your body is a temple. We've given it to you for you to take care of. Islamically, they said you should fast 2 days a week. Why? So you can detox yourself on those 2 days. When was the last time you fasted? So if you have to eat yourself to stupor, then eat well. Okay? So come buy the capsules. You need them. And when you buy them now, you get some free supply for the children because our kids are going back to school. We know what is happening all around the world. We need extra layer to fortify them. Yes, come join the team. Yes, come learn about how to live well. If you have issue with obesity, with the plan, you will lose the weight. With the consistency, drinking a lot of water, being fit, you will lose the weight. They work. I'll be waiting on the other side of the phone. My number is 078, I'll type it, 77-254-559. Call me to get your personalized plan or to be a part of the team. I want to keep growing because I cannot reach everybody and I want to continue to spread this message all around the world. Wherever we have black people, we must improve. It's a duty we owe ourselves in this community. I love you all. That's why I'm talking like this. This is me sharing my love. We can make money and be healthy. We don't have to go and be working 8 days, 5 days, 7 days like we do typically. We can do a little part-time with what we do now. You can market this product part-time and a little extra. Make it a plan B to support whatever you're doing now. At least give you more time to do more stuff at home with your family. I am proud of my franchise because it's changing lives. Yes, my team members will tell you that. I'm on their case, doing regular meetings on how we must continue to improve. That is what we owe ourselves. You won't come to my team and not make something out of it. 6 months down the line, your story might change completely. You just might never know. Health-wise, your story must change. Financially, your story has to change. It has to be better. That is what we are here for. All right, I see you again tomorrow by the grace of God. But tomorrow I'll be on the football pitch. Yes, a little bit of action. If it is dancing, yes, we have to. Next week, by the grace of God, what you need to get ready for next week's show, go and get your beetroot. For the whole week next week, we'll be using beetroot plus other things every day to deal with blood pressure. Yeah? Naturally, with our food, in conjunction with maximum amount of fruit and vegetable. So when you do your shopping tomorrow, make sure that includes you getting beetroot as much as you could, because we're going to use beetroot as our base, just like we've used the kale and the kale seed as our base this week. Next week only is going to be beetroot. Okay, thank you so much for investing your time with me. Thank you so much for being part of this. Genuinely appreciate you. The next level is for you to get on the phone, call me, be a part of the team, buy the product. Let's grow. Encourage us to grow, assist us to grow. Let this community be better. Love you all. Do have a fantastic day, everybody. Bye for now. Bye.